And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fabulous edition of Speak On It Sports. I'm your humble host, Victor Gwynn, aka my brother's keeper, aka G Money. Oh man, it's exciting to be live with you today. For anybody who has not seen the show before or who is new to the show, welcome. Welcome. This is a football family. Even though you see Giants stuff back here, I'm a Giants fan. It doesn't make you a Giants fan. It just makes you a sports fan. It just makes you a football fan. And right now, as you can see in the background, we have a game going on as well. But we have a bevy of games today that I'm excited for. I'm excited to see definitely the Giants play the Seattle Seahawks. There's a lot of things going on here. You have Geno Smith coming back to the scene of the crime, which basically he basically took over for Eli Manning. You also have San Francisco, LA, and San Francisco does not have Deebo Samuel. I'm a little perturbed. I'm a little perturbed with the fact that they don't like to give us the injury reports. It's so crazy how they do this. I didn't know Deebo Samuel was injured. So Green Bay Buffalo later on tonight. That's a Sunday night game. Cincinnati Cleveland's going to be a good game. They don't have Jamar Chase that game. Washington, Indiana, Tennessee, Houston. Pittsburgh, Philly's going to be a good game. Tennessee, Houston. New England, New York Jets. This is a game where the Jets have the Patriots right where they want them. I mean, the Patriots have not been very good. I mean, look what they did last week. It was abysmal. I mean, they just got railroaded by Chicago. Las Vegas, New Orleans, it's a pick'em game. Arizona, Minnesota, Miami, Detroit, Chicago, Dallas. Where are my Dallas fans at? Okay. All right. You're playing a Chicago team that just dismantled the Patriots, right? Is Chicago legit right now? Or Chicago basically, it's just an anomaly with Chicago? Because Chicago, I mean, they beat the dog mess out of the New England Patriots, 33-14. And it wasn't even close. I mean, those 14 points, Mac Jones, I think he had like maybe 2 or 3 possessions to where he was Test, test, test. Okay, there it is. Sorry, my microphone went off. So they might have some issues today with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They can't run the ball. They can't seem to get open. I mean, this team just got old on us. I mean, let's just say what it is. I mean, the team got old. I mean, no one out there can say that this team is competitive right now. I look at Tom Brady and the Bucs, and I say, "You're 3-5, but thank God you're in a division that is god awful. This division is terrible." So let's look at their division here. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's look at the standings in the division here. So the Bucs are in the NFC South, and Atlanta's in the top division. Atlanta's 3-4, right? Tampa's 3-5. Carolina's 2-5. New Orleans 2-5. So they still have a chance in this division, which is unbelievable. Let's go to our division leaders here, right? Let's go. So you got the AFC East right now. Buffalo Bills are 5-1, leading, but they have the New York Jets 5-2, Miami 4-3, New England's 3-4. How the tide has changed. It's usually flipped up. It's usually New England, Buffalo, Jets, and Miami holding the last spot, but now New England's holding the last spot at 3-4. AFC North, who usually has the AFC North already locked up by this time, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they're 2-5. At the bottom of the Baltimore Ravens are 5-3, and Cincinnati Bengals are 4-3. With a win today, they could actually tie the Baltimore Ravens. AFC South, Tennessee Titans are 4-2. Indianapolis Colts are 3-3. Jacksonville Jaguars are 2-5, and the Houston Texans are 1-4. Are they going to pick the first pick? Yes, they are. All right, AFC West, Kansas City Chiefs are 5-2. Los Angeles Chargers are 4-3. They played a horrible game last week. Las Vegas Raiders are 2-4. That is just abysmal for them. Broncos are 2-5. Russ is not cooking. Let's move on to the NFC East, which they call the NFC least, is now the NFC's best. You have the Philadelphia Eagles at 6-0. You have the New York Giants at 6-1, and you have the Dallas Cowboys at 5-2. The only losing record in the division is a 3-4 Washington Commanders, who can actually change that today and go for 500 today. NFC North, you have 5-1 Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers 3-4, Chicago Bears 3-4, and the Detroit Lions. That seems about right. The top two always switch, Minnesota and Green Bay. NFC South, Atlanta Falcons. We talked about that. Tampa Bay Bucks. I mean, that's weird. NFC West, excuse me. Now, this is the kicker here because usually the Rams run this division. They're defending Super Bowl champions. They're 3-3. San Francisco's 3-4. Arizona Cardinals are 3-4. But the Seattle Seahawks with Geno Smith are 4-3, and they played the New York Giants today. Wow. I mean, what a difference a year makes. What difference a year makes. Coaching changes, new additions to the squad, a lot of changes have happened. And look at the AFC East. I mean, Buffalo. We already knew Buffalo was good, but they came up. I mean, Buffalo was bad back then before they got Josh Allen. The Jets, bad. Now they're doing good. Miami used to be bad. The New England Patriots are last in the AFC East. It's something weird. I mean, it's like on opposite day right now. We're watching right now. AFC North, like I told you, Steelers should be winning this division, but they're not because guess what? If you don't have a quarterback in the National Football League, you will not win. You will not win. Tennessee Titans today do not have their starting quarterback. Malik Willis, the rookie, will be starting today for the Tennessee Titans, who are 4-2 and lead the AFC South. What they will be doing today with Malik Willis is RPOs and handing off to the King, Derrick Henry. If they do anything else, they're not smart at all. AFC West, Kansas City Chiefs. The rich keep getting richer with them. Now, if you're a Giants fan like I am, the Kadarius Toney trade may seem a little obscure to you, but there's always a reason for something. Now, a lot of people saying, Brian Daboll and the Giants GM, they didn't draft this guy, they didn't scout this guy, and that's the reason why they got rid of him. No, you saw the tape, you saw what he put up against the Dallas Cowboys, 10 catches, 189, and he got kicked out of the game, and he could have got more. He could have went for 200 something, right? You don't get rid of talent unless there's a reason. So there's a reason behind them getting rid of Kadarius Toney, their number one draft pick in 2021, and trading him to the Kansas City Chiefs for a conditional third round pick and a sixth round pick. Conditional third round pick is the Chiefs. They're going to get back some compensatory picks for their, I believe one of their head coaches left or something like that. But it begs the question: what was wrong with Kadarius Toney that the Giants didn't like? What did Joe Schoen not like about Kadarius Toney? I mean, and what did Kadarius Toney not like about New York? I mean, the guy was always injured. He never played. And he played a couple of games. But your best ability is your availability, and he was never available. So I think you send him off. You don't put him in the NFC. Giants did a great deal. They put him in the AFC. Let the AFC chase him around and do what they need to do. We don't need to be chasing him in the NFC, which is a great deal. Did we get enough compensation for Kadarius Toney? I don't know. We may not know right now. We may know after the draft. We got to see what happens with Kadarius Toney and who the Giants pick up in the draft. We got to see what's going to happen with that. So, or if the Giants actually use that to actually move up in the draft, that draft capital, see that. So, all right, 512-539-0686. Holla at your boy. Let me know what's going on. I want to hear from you. I want to talk about your team. I want to see what you think about this weekend's games. Not that much excitement for this weekend, but hey, it's football though, so you don't know what could happen. I'm excited because it's football. I don't know if you saw any games yesterday that were pretty exciting as far as college football goes. Notre Dame. I'm a Notre Dame fan. They actually beat Syracuse, which was pretty good. I mean, Syracuse is ranked number 16th in the nation. Notre Dame took them down 41 to, I think, 24 or something like that. But 31, I don't know. But Notre Dame won the game. So football was in full effect in our house yesterday and today, like it is every weekend. We love it. We love it. So, all right. Tell me what you think about the logo. Did you like the intro? I want to hear your thoughts on that. Who are you rooting for today as far as teams goes? I'm looking at this game right here, and I'm watching Russell Wilson. Denver's up 14-10, which is ridiculous. They shouldn't be winning this game at all. And they're in London right now. They had a shaky first half, just recently. They scored a touchdown and they took the lead. I mean, I think he's getting the ball out quicker. I think he's pushing. He's not letting this defense rest on their laurels. The defense is having to continuously play. They're running a hurry-up offense against this team. So they're getting them lined up. They're not letting them substitute, basically, in my opinion. Let's talk about Russell Wilson and his he went down. Let's talk about Russell Wilson and his the way he's speaking these days. I don't know. Is Russell Wilson a guy that's is he someone that's I don't know. Is he done in the NFL? Is Russell Wilson a starting quarterback in this league? Is he an elite? No, he's a starting quarterback. Is he an elite quarterback? Can you put Russell Wilson up there with the Aaron Rodgers, the Tom Brady's, I know Drew Brees is retired, but Drew Brees the Josh Allens, the Daniel Joneses. No, I'm playing. No, but you understand what I'm saying. Those quarterbacks. Is Russell Wilson still in that? He has a Super Bowl. He went to 2. Everybody knows about the 3-yard line pass. The Patriots intercepted. Is Russell Wilson still that guy? Can Russell cook, or is it just for show? Is it just for show? So 512-539. Call in. You know the number is scrolling right on the bottom. 512-539-0686. Facebook, sports, Speak on the Sports, Twitter, NYG Men for Life, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So I'm looking forward to a couple of games today. Definitely Pittsburgh and Philly. For some reason, I think this is going to be, you would think this game would be an easy game for Philly. You think it'd be an easy game for Philly. Let's look at the whole crux of this game right now. So the last time these two teams played, Philly lost to Pittsburgh 24-16. This is August 11th, 2021. Currently, right now, Steelers offense ranks 27th, defense 29th, passing 21st, rushing 25th with Najee Harris. That's a lot of not doing well. While the Eagles are 17th in offense, 2nd in defense, 25th in passing, and 9th in rushing. I mean, they're just doing everything right. And they just got Robert Quinn on defense. And I mean, they just keep coming in waves. This team is, their GM, Harry Roseman, is a guy that's, to me, has done so well in the draft, so well at the offseason. I'm questioning how much cap space do they have? I mean, I got to look at this cap space. All right. Current cap space for all NFL teams. Let's look at this 2022 NFL cap space tracker here, right? So I want to share this with you guys so you can see what I'm seeing here. And I want to share this with you. I want to look and see exactly this team's salary cap because it is mind-boggling to me. We're going to share this with everyone here so you guys can see this too. Let's go a little deeper here. I'm going to go a little smaller. So I want you to look at this. So Cleveland Browns have $34 million of cap space, right? You would think that. Philly is second with $10 million. And they have a plethora of players. I just don't understand. Vegas, 9, Dallas Cowboys, and Dallas is another team with this cap space thing, right? Green Bay Packers, Steelers, Broncos, Dolphins. League average is right here, $5 million. All right. And we're going down. You'll find my Giants down here somewhere. They're really bad. They have $4 million in cap space, but they're not like the Seattle Seahawks who have $1 million. So, but I mean, really, the Philadelphia Eagles have $10 million in cap space. I'm trying to understand, like, what's going on, man? Like, these guys, they don't miss. They don't miss. It's like they don't miss at all. So, it's crazy. I'm into looking at who else today? Chicago, Dallas. Let's talk Chicago, Dallas. Dallas will be playing this game without Ezekiel Elliott. He's nursing a knee injury right now. That knee injury will keep him sidelined for this game. However, Tony Pollard, and I want to give a shout out to Tony Pollard because he deserves to start on a football team. And I'm not even a Dallas Cowboy fan. And that guy deserves to start on a football team. And he deserves to get his check. He deserves to get paid. Because all he does is come in and he rushes the ball and he outrushes Ezekiel Elliott, but they give the ball to Zeke at the 2 or 3 yard line. And I agree because Zeke is a bigger back. However, Ezekiel Elliott, to me, is not a better runner than Tony Pollard. Zeke doesn't have the speed. He does have the power. Tony Pollard has the power and the speed, but not as much power as Ezekiel Elliott. But let's face it. I mean, Zeke has, he's got his contract. He got his money. It's done. I mean, I don't see Ezekiel Elliott as a Dallas Cowboy next year. Think about that. All you Dallas fans out there. Is Ezekiel Elliott going to be a Dallas Cowboy next year? Will he be a Dallas Cowboy next year? I don't think so either. So, all right, Miami, Detroit. Let's look at what Detroit is, man. Detroit's a 1-5 team. Detroit, they take on the persona of their head coach, who's a good guy. I mean, Dan Campbell's a really strong head coach, but is he really a offensive-minded coach? Does he have the chutzpah to bring this team back from oblivion? I mean, they lose this game, they're 1-6. Okay, they have 10 games left. After that, 1-6, they have 10 games left. They have to run the table basically, and I don't see that happening with them. I don't see it happening. Miami, on the other hand, 4-3. You have Tua, who's back. I don't know if Jalen Waddle's there, but you have Mike Gesicki. I know he was dealing with an issue. You got the Cheetah there, Parker. I mean, they have a lot of people there. I like the running game. You have Mostert. They got a lot of good people on defense. It should be an easy game for them, but it's Detroit, man. Detroit never stops playing. So Arizona, Minnesota. I mean, I picked the Vikings for this game, but man, Minnesota is I don't know. It's not a primetime game, so Kirk Cousins should play well. Arizona, I just don't have any faith in that team at all. And it's not the players. It's Cliff Kingsbury. He is I don't think he's a very good coach. So I have Minnesota. All right. Las Vegas Raiders and New Orleans Saints. Both teams are not where they need to be right now. Las Vegas, with the acquisition of Devontae Adams, has not lived up to the hype. Josh Jacobs, he's running himself into a new contract. I love the way he's playing. As far as the quarterback, they could actually get rid of him next year. They have a very friendly contract with Derek Carr. I think they should definitely look for someone next year in the draft. However, you always have to have somebody to replace the person that you cut. New Orleans, they just need to overhaul their whole quarterback position. I don't think the Red Rifle's good for this team. He just makes too many mistakes. Defensively, they're getting old. Offensive line is not that great right now. Jameis Winston is not the answer there either. They need to figure that out there. However, I do have New Orleans winning this game today. New England and the New York Jets. The Jets should win this game. The Jets should beat the New England Patriots, but for some reason, they've beat the Jets 12 consecutive times. 12 times. Now, this is the chance for the Jets to go ape on the New England Patriots, who just got skull drugged by the Chicago Bears, who are 3-4. The Jets are at home. The Jets should win this game. EJ Moore is back. Elijah Moore is back. There's some issues with him. I think he wanted to be traded. They're not going to trade him. He's unhappy with his touches. He has more touches now, but he definitely needs to be a part of the offense. I have the Jets winning this game. I don't have them winning this game handily. I think it's like a 3-point game win by the Jets today. Pittsburgh, Philly today. Another game that should just be a blowout. Philly is 6-0. Pittsburgh's 2-5. No TJ Watt. You're going to have a rookie quarterback in Kenny Pickett, or I don't know if it's Kenny Pickett going to be starting. If it's not Kenny Pickett, it's basically another rookie quarterback. You're going to have Mitchell Trubisky there. Last time these two teams met, Pittsburgh won last year. But that's something that's last year, That's last year. This game shouldn't even Philly should be playing their second stringers to make this game actually more competitive. I don't see any wide receivers getting away from Derek Slay. I don't see any wide receivers getting away from Bradbury. I just don't see the running game going anywhere. They have so many defensive linemen. It is something that it should not be even close. But for some reason, I think it's going to be one of those trap games that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to fall into right today. Trap game. They're not going to lose, but it's going to be a game that it's not going to be that easy as it should be. All right, Tennessee, Houston. I got Tennessee in this game. Houston's 1-4-1. Bad organization right now. Organization is just it's real bad. Think about that. They have Davis Mills as a quarterback for Houston, and they have Brandon Cooks on the trading block right now. Oh. And the Giants, they said the Giants, there's something out there that the Giants may want to trade for Brandon Cooks. I don't think they need to trade for him. We already have that type of wide receiver on our roster in Wan'Dale Robinson, and we just got rid of a guy who is just like him, but bigger in Kadarius Toney. We just sent him to the Kansas City Chiefs. But I got Tennessee winning this game. Tennessee wins this game easily, in my opinion, even though Malik Willis is starting and Ryan Tannehill's not in. Derrick Henry. Run the ball with Derrick Henry. Run the ball, and run it some more. Washington and Indianapolis. Washington is 3-4. Taylor Heinicke has taken the reins from Carson Wentz, who is nursing a thumb injury. He'll be out 3 to 4 weeks. And I like Taylor Heinicke. For some reason, to me, Taylor Heinicke is a scrappy young quarterback. They're going up against Sam Ehlinger, one of the rookie quarterbacks. Played at Texas. Indianapolis is 3-1. Jonathan Taylor is going to be huge in this game because they're not going to let Sam Ehlinger throw the ball. He will run the ball, though. Sam Ehlinger is a very good runner, as you can see if you watched his games at Texas. However, I have Washington winning this game. I just think Taylor Heinicke's scrappy. You have Antonio Gibson running the ball. I just think Washington is an overall better team with Taylor Heinicke versus Carson Wentz. All right, San Francisco, LA. San Francisco's 3-4. George Kittle's back. Deebo Samuel's out. Brandon Ayuk's in. CMC is there. You also have Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G is there. He's going to make the safe throw, the safe pass, but he also will make that one pass that's going to make you go, what did he do that for? And you also have the LA Rams, Matthew Stafford, Jalen Ramsey, that whole defense, who, in my opinion, this is my opinion, everybody, Jalen Ramsey is overrated. Overrated as a DB. Cornerbacks these days, DBs, there's no one like Deion Sanders. You're not a shutdown corner. You can't continue to get beat deep and tell me you're a shutdown corner. He's not a shutdown corner. Today, they do get Van Jefferson back. He is back for the game for Matthew Stafford today. We'll see how he plays. Despite Deebo being out, I still think the San Francisco 49ers are going to win this game. Look for Christian McCaffrey to have an expanded role today. Last week, he played and only had, the guy came off the bus. He came off the plane, and freaking suited up. Had like 2 practices or 1 practice maybe, and played in that game. Had about 20 snaps or whatever. But today, look for him to have a lot more touches in the game. And I look for San Francisco to win this game, and I look for LA to start thinking about what's going on with their offense. On to Green Bay and Buffalo. This is going to be a big game for the Green Bay Packers. We all know what Aaron Rodgers was talking about. The guy has no filter right now. Aaron Rodgers has been killing his teammates. So 512-539-0686. Be a part of the program. Call in. Let me know what you think about your team, what you think about today's games. I'm looking at Green Bay today, and I'm just saying to myself, you better show up. You better show up. Allen Lazard, you better show up. Watson. The running game is going to be there. They're going to run the ball. But can they get open? I believe Buffalo's getting back their linebacker. They're Tre'Davious White. They're getting back their corner. They're all pro corner. And I don't think it's going to be – and they're in Buffalo. I don't think it's going to be a good game for the Green Bay Packers. I think I'm just waiting for the press conference. I'm waiting for the press conference. I want to see What Aaron Rodgers have to say after this loss? Because if they lose, look for a whole bunch of stuff to start happening, because Aaron Rodgers is going to go nuclear on talking about his teammates and his head coach. And I think that's a disaster as a quarterback. You don't talk about your team like that, because you just never know, man. You just never know. That one lineman who lets that DB come in, that one person that lets that guy come in. Ooh, Russell Wilson throwing a chuck. Ooh, almost had it. Anyway, so I have Buffalo winning this game big. I have Buffalo winning this game big, like 37, maybe to 10, 37-13, Buffalo. All right, moving on to Cincinnati and Cleveland. This is another game that has me a little bit perplexed, because Cincinnati doesn't have Jamar Chase, and they're just starting to get into their groove. And Cleveland is a team who has all this talent. Oh, all these great runners. You have Nick Chubb. You got Kareem Hunt, who wants to be traded. He wants to be a bell cow back. He wants to do his thing, but I understand it. This is just not a good time for Jamar Chase to be gone out of the lineup, in my opinion. But they have T. Higgins. You got some other guys out there. I just think I want Mixon to run the ball better. Cleveland's defense is good. They're going to have some people out. It's going to be a tough game for Cincinnati, being that nobody's going to be on that sideline for the Cleveland Browns that's going to be scared of the wide receivers, and Jamar Chase is not in the game. So you have Jamar Chase not there, and you have no one that can go deep like him. I mean, T. Higgins is a guy that can go deep, but it's basically It's basically where it's one of those pick'em games to me. But I pick Cincinnati. They're hot. Cleveland's cold. The quarterback's better. And that's what I think. Moving on to my game here. My game of the week. New York Giants. 6-1. I'm going to say that. 6-1 New York Giants versus the 4-3 Seattle Seahawks. Giants are going up to Seattle to play them. They got to deal with the 12th man up there in that stadium. Let me tell you something about that stadium. You know, the owner, he had that stadium built to where it actually takes on volume to where it uses the volume to get louder. I don't know if you know about that. It's built aerodynamically the way so it can be louder. Last time these two teams met was December 5th, 2020. The Giants won 17-12. Right now, the teams are like as such as far as offense and defense. The Giants are 18th in offense. Seahawks are 11th. Giants are 23rd in defense. Seahawks are 30th. Giants are 29th in passing. Seahawks are 11th. Giants are 3rd in rushing. Seahawks are 8th. Seahawks are 8th in rushing. Wow. Giants are 8th in rush, 3rd in rushing. So, and that's a lot has to do with our quarterback, Daniel Jones. I know you don't realize this, but Daniel Jones is the 3rd leading rusher among quarterbacks in the National Football League. Guess who's 1st and 2nd, if you think about it? So 1st is Lamar Jackson. 2nd is, anybody know? Anybody know? Come on. Josh Allen. And 3rd is your boy, Daniel Jones. So if you think about that, I mean, that's totally different for him. And he's running smarter, not harder this year. So I'm in love with that. I love the fact that we're playing well. We have a lot of injuries. Giants, our right tackle, Evan Neal, is out. We got Nick Gates back. I don't know if you know the story about Nick Gates. Nick Gates actually, he actually tore his he broke his tibia and fibia. He had 7 surgeries. This guy was out, and the Giants activated him last week. and he has been he's on the roster right now. He is on the roster, and I'm excited for this guy. I mean, the guy's been playing his heart out for this team, and he's just that's weird. Sorry, I'm looking at the score. They say that they scored already. Oh, that is a touchdown. So Jacksonville's back up 16-14. And it's one of those deals to where, the Giants are winning on a lot of it's coaching, to my opinion. It's coaching. Coaching. Brian Daboll has preached a lot of things with the New York Giants. Okay. I want to show you something with the New York Giants here. Before we end the show here, I want to show you something on last week's game with the New York Giants. And we'll go back to week 7. I want to show you something. I showed this to wifey, and it was awesome. So I want to show you the replay of this game here. And I want to show you the play of, and it's just a play of, it's crazy. It's a play of inches, right? It's crazy. The last play of the drive, the Giants are up 23-17, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are driving in. Okay, they're driving in to do their thing. All right, and I'm going to share this screen with you right here. Okay, that's a play before that. I'm going to show you something here, right? So this next play right here, I want you to see this. I just paused it, right? Now, if you look here, the Giants have 4 down linemen. They have linebackers over here, 1, 2, 3, and they have safety and 2 corners and 3 safeties in the back here, right? So these are 2 corners right here, 2 corners right here, 3 safeties in the back. Moreau is right here. I want you to look at this right here, right? This guy is on this guy. This is Darnay Holmes right here, right? Darnay Holmes, Moreau, McKinney, and this is Landon Collins here, right? So I want you to watch this. The wide receiver here, he's going to take off slow because he knows that he needs this guy to clear out. He's going to take this out and clear this out, right? And he's going to come this way, and he's going to follow right behind him. Beautiful play written up, right? This guy takes his man. He occupies his space. He occupies this guy here, and he wants to keep these folks away. He's the key man right here, Moreau, 37, because if he decides that he wants to go up or move out this way to help his guy in the inside, leaves him just on an island by himself, right? So I'm going to watch this. Check it out. Here it comes. Come. Pause. So as you can, Moreau is right here. So this is Moreau's man right here. The ball is already out of his hands. Here it is right here. He knows this guy, Holmes, he's not even looking. He's not even looking at the ball because this guy knows he's taking him way out here, and he has to stay here because he doesn't want him to actually get beat this way because he can come around Moreau here. He doesn't want him to come middle here. He has to play this spot here and this spot here. He has to keep him here. He has to keep him here. But this man right here comes flat right here. And with, I think it's 5 seconds left, if he runs this deeper and he runs this more deeper, be trouble for the Giants. Watch this play. Boom. He catches the ball at the 1 yard line. So I want you to look at Moreau right here. Moreau catches him. Look at that. And even then, that guy could have still got in there if he did what he's supposed to do. Wow. Great game by the New York Giants. So, but can they pull it out again today? I don't know. It's something that they're going to have to look at today. It's something they're going to have to figure out. And they're gonna have to get after it today, because that defensive line for the Seattle Seahawks is pretty damn good. So, all right. With that being said, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. 512-529-0686. If you're following the program, appreciate you so much. If you're not following the program, why aren't you following the program? Okay, Speak On It Sports on Facebook. Like it, support it, love it. Lock the number in, guys. Lock the number in. Definitely call into the show. I appreciate you all. Happy Halloween for those who celebrate Halloween. I know you're probably dealing with a sugar rush right now. Your kids are just freaking out right now. So, but enjoy football today. Have a great day. Go Giants. All right. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Definitely new stuff coming with the show. I got some merch out there that's going to be part of the program as well. Definitely get yourself some of that. I'll have the link up for you. Look for the Speak On It merch coming out soon. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later. I'm out.